Well, good evening, fans, and welcome to Alumni Arena on the campus of Armstrong State University for tonight's Peach Belt Conference men's basketball contest. Your Armstrong State Pirates taking on the Lander University Bearcats. Chad Jackson to bring you the action tonight as Armstrong State comes in 10-13. 5-9 in the Peach Belt Conference. Lander is 9-13, 6-7 in the Peach Belt Conference. These are the teams that are fourth and fifth in the Peach Belt Conference's East Division, separated by a game and a half. So a very important game for both of these teams as we have the push to the postseason. It's a weird setup in the Peach Belt right now, especially East Division. You have Augusta, Aiken, and Pembroke all tied at 10-5, all tied for not only the East Division lead, but the overall Peach Belt Conference lead. Then you have the big gap between those three teams and Lander, Armstrong State, Francis Marion, who are separated by 2.5 games. Armstrong State went to Lander and beat Lander earlier this season, winning 87-78 back on January 21st. So if the Pirates can come up with the season sweep of the Bearcats, it will help their chances in securing that last playoff spot in the East Division. Well, let's go ahead and introduce you to the 2016-2017 Armstrong Pirates. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the opening tip.
DeMarcus Cunningham, with $100 million, I would buy a Chick-fil-A in every state in the U.S. They got the best chicken and the best milkshakes. So, cooking cream to be exact.
KJ Jones and a yacht. I would sail across the Pacific.
Cameron Moy, I would buy my mother a house, a whole bunch of cars with $100 million. Also myself, I would put my house in Buckhead.
Corey Tillery, I would buy 1,000 Chick-fil-A's and keep them open on Sundays. That $100 million turn into $500 million before you know it.
I need to teach these guys about money, man. Like Chick-fil-A, like buy something else. Like I don't understand. Like Burger King, there's McDonald's, there's Zaxby's, there's
Dartrell Moss, my mother's house. I got one picked out. It's in Buckhead.
My house would be nicer than his.
Larry Spicer, probably buy another life, I guess. Probably like 100 Chick-fil-A's.
How you take my idea? I know we said that out there. Sorry, I do.
100 wing spots. Whole bunch of shoes.
Definitely, it was my idea, so, I'm gonna get it first. I ain't worried about that.
Matt Beatty, I'd purchase a couple houses for my family and a nice car. Probably something big, something like with my family that I can take my family in.
Denzel Council, I would purchase the franchise of the Atlanta Falcons. I also would involve the community more, and I also would reach out to people and seek advice on how to expand my money.
Adrian Gaines, and for the first 50 mil, I would probably invest it in something, and then the second, I'll just have this pocket change. Yeah, I do need big pockets.
George Brown, I'd buy every lion in America. Every lion, every panther, everything. I don't know. I'd buy everything. I'd buy bigger pockets so I could just walk around with my money in my pockets. So that's only probably like $1 million I spent so far, so I have 99 left.
Let me make sure I know. Let me make sure I'm in the right mind.
I'd buy a tank and just drive around the city in my tank. I'd ask Mr. Chad if he'd sell me his car. I'd buy that too.
Logan Ballard, my mom's house, my house, and chill.
Kalen Clifton, house, car, and shoes. 10 pair. Jordans.
Francisco Williams, 7,000 giraffes. I like the long necks.
Hold up.
I don't know, I like giraffes.
That's fiscally irresponsible.
They're very majestic.
Jamison Jeffers, and I'd probably go on a shopping spree and buy a big house and a bunch of cars. I really like old schools, so I'll probably get a bunch of old schools and fix them up, and probably just a Porsche Panamera, to be exact.
Montreal Ghostin. I will give back to my family, take care of the community, and start my own camp. Gotta take care of my mom.
Denzel Collins. I'll probably buy my own island with all that money. Import, export. I don't even know where my island be at. Just have my own island somewhere out there that I don't know where it'll be at though.
And those are your 2016-2017 Armstrong State University Pirates. Again, 10-13. Overall, 5-9 in the Peach Belt Conference. The Pirates had won 4 of their last 5. But on Monday went to USC Aiken, trailed by 11 with 3 minutes left, came all the way back, took a 1-point lead with 30 seconds left on a 4-point play by Corey Tillery. But USC Aiken hit 2 free throws with 0.5 seconds left to come away with an 86-85 win over the Pirates. So Armstrong State wearing its home white camouflage uniforms tonight. Lander wearing its road blue uniforms tonight with white numbers and gold trim. Here are the starting lineups. First for Lander, Ryu Purdy, a 5'9" sophomore from White Oak, North Carolina. Jared Coleman, a 6'4" junior from Greenwood, South Carolina. Chris Tate, a 6'6" freshman from Abbeville, South Carolina. J.R. Washington, a 6'3" senior from Manassas, Virginia. And Telvin Gabriel, a 6'6" senior from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for head coach Steve Roberts and the Bearcats. Armstrong State will have senior guard George Brown, 5'11" out of Kingsland, Georgia. Junior forward Denzel Council, 6'7" out of Macon. Corey Tillery, 6-foot freshman from Atlanta, Georgia. Francisco Williams, 6'7" junior from Queens, New York. And Kalen Clifton, 6'4" freshman from Villa Rica, Georgia. The ball is up and it is won by Lander. And the Bearcats have the basketball to open up our game. Immediately, a three-pointer is no good for Jared Coleman. Pirates with a rebound with Council. Brown out to Council in transition. His three is good. And the Pirates open up with a three-pointer by Denzel Council. And it's 3-0. Gabriel shovels it inside, but he shovels it right to George Brown. Brown on the run. Over to to Clifton. Clifton's shot blocked by Gabriel. Here come the Bearcats. Three-pointer by Washington, no good. Council with the rebound. Council passes up the three this time, gives it to Clifton. Now Tillery open, gets it out to Council, and then his pass deflected, and it's a steal for the Bearcats. Coleman over to Tate. Now lob inside for Gabriel. Gabriel shot blocked, but a foul called. And Francisco Williams gets whistled for the foul, and it's going to send Telvin Gabriel to the free throw line for the Bearcats. Gabriel averages 5.6 points per game. The senior shoots at 49% from the line. First free throw in and out, no good. Second free throw is good, so Gabriel makes one of two. George Brown. Back to Council, over to Clifton. Clifton open for two, no good. Gabriel with a rebound. Washington drives, shovels it to Gabriel. His jumper no good. Rebound tipped, and Coleman comes up with it. And then that shot by Tate on the baseline, no good. Rebound Pirates. Brown on the run, inside to Clifton, who lays it up and in. And Galen Clifton makes it 5-1 Pirates, 2.5 minutes in to our first half of action. Purdy through Tate, inside Gabriel. Gabriel shot blocked by Council. Williams with a rebound. Now Brown with it. Over to Corey Tillery. Back to Brown, inside Council, outside Clifton. Now George Brown for three, that's no good. And the rebound comes down to Washington. J.R. Washington gives it up to Purdy. Purdy shot is up, no good, but he's fouled. And Ryu Purdy will shoot two. Sophomore from Whiting, North Carolina, 14.5 points per game for Purdy this season. He is the second leading scorer on the Bearcats. Lander averages 75 points per game, gives up 76 points per game. Pirates average 82, give up 84. Purdy first free throw is good. And we've got subs for the Bearcats. Serdan Ivic and TJ Knight into the game for Lander. Second free throw from Purdy is good. 5-3, and all of Lander's points have come from the free throw line. Brown to Clifton. Clifton then loses the basketball, unforced turnover. Ivic picks it up. Now Purdy to Washington around the screen, outside. Three-pointer on the way by Coleman, and it's good. And Lander takes a 6-5 lead. Tillery puts up the shot, no good. Clifton with the rebound. Clifton off the glass scores. Good, tough offensive rebound for freshman Kalen Clifton. And it puts the Pirates back in front, 7-6. Washington all the way to the rim, floats it up, no good. Council with the rebound. Brown inside for Williams, but his shot is blocked. And here come the Bearcats. Coleman around the screen, gets it to Ivic. He'll drive. Shot is up off the glass, no good, but a late foul call on the Pirates will send us to the free throw line when we resume. Media timeout on the floor. Armstrong State leads Lander 7-6. 15:09 in the first half. Lander will be at the free throw line. As Srdjan Ivic will shoot 2 free throws. He was fouled by by Denzel Council. First free throw is no good. Logan Ballard, the freshman from Brunswick, Kingsland, has checked in for the Pirates in place of Council. Second free throw is good. We're tied at 7. Tillery brings it across the timeline. Now Brown sets up the offense. Clifton to Ballard. Now Brown. And that's a steal for Washington. J.R. Washington is blocked by Clifton. But an offensive rebound for Purdy. Coleman then for 3 is no good. Tillery with a rebound. Tillery on the run. Kicks it off to Clifton. Now Ballard open for 2. Good. And Logan Ballard puts the Pirates back in front 9-7. And then a legal screen on the Serbian Ivic. We'll give it back to the Pirates. Tate and Gabriel back in for the Bearcats. Denzel Collins and Jamison Jeffers come in for the Pirates. Jeffers to Collins, left side. Over to Ballard. Now Jeffers. Back to Ballard. He's open for 3. Good. Logan Ballard with 5 points. He averages 1.4 per game. Pirates lead at 12-7. Coleman. Over to number 15, Clenzo Ross. Ross, fall away, no good. Rebound Collins. Good defense by Tillery on that shot. Now Collins open for 3, no good. Rebound Coleman. Quickly ahead to Purdy. Alley-oop is up and good. Tate laid it up and in instead of dunking it, but it still counts for 2. 12-9, our score. Pirates with a 3-point lead. Collins to Jeffers. Jeffers for 3, good. Purdy then back the other way. Bounces it to Gabriel. Back to Purdy, open 2, no good. Francisco Williams with the rebound. Collins kicks it back to Jeffers. Long 3 for Jeffers, that's no good. And secured by Coleman for the Bearcats, the rebound. Ross to Purdy. Now Gabriel, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Purdy for 3, no good. Jeffers with a rebound. In transition, Tillery for 3, in and out, no good. But the rebound is out of bounds off of the Bearcats. 11:51 to go in the first half. Armstrong State leads Lander 15-9. 11:51 left to go. Armstrong State will have the basketball. Lander shooting 2 of 11 from the floor, 18.2%. Pirates 6 of 14 from the floor, 42.9%. But Lander has made 4 of 6 three-pointers as Ballard's shot is up and good. And Logan Ballard with 7 early points to lead the Pirates at 17-9. Gabriel out to Ross, and then an offensive foul is called on Lander. And Clenzel Ross is the one guilty of it. Denzel Collins tries to give it to Francisco Williams on the little pick and roll, but it's deflected out of bounds by the Bearcats with 19 on the shot clock. On the inbounds, Denzel Collins for 3 is good. And Denzel Collins gives the Pirates a 20-9 lead. Washington over for Ross in the corner for 3. That's no good. Offensive rebound, though. Basket no good by Tate. Williams with a rebound. Jeffers to Collins. He'll try another 3. No good. Gabriel with a rebound. In transition, Coleman for 3 is good. And Lander finally gets a three-pointer to fall from Coleman, who was now 2 of 4. The rest of the Bearcats 0 for 2. Williams no good for a long 2. Rebound Lander. Washington off the glass scores. J.R. Washington with his first basket. He averages a team best 17.4 per game, and just like that, Lander cuts it to 6, 20-14. Jeffers open 2, no good. Rebound Washington. Washington bounce pass. Shot is up, no good by Ross, but an offensive rebound and a putback by Gabriel and a timeout by the Pirates. Armstrong had opened up an 11-point lead, but 3 straight baskets for Lander have cut it to 4. It's 20-16, 9:43 to go, and it's a 30-second timeout. Well, Logan Ballard has tied his season high in points through the first 10 minutes of this game. He had 7 points in the 96-82 loss to USC Aiken back on January 18th. Ballard is 3 for 3 from the floor. The rest of the Pirates 5 for 16. Armstrong State with it. Loren Hall into the game now for the Pirates. Jeffers to Hall. Now Collins drives and shoots. Finger roll is good for 2 for Denzel Collins. 22-16. Washington in the corner for Ross. Looking inside for Gabriel. Gabriel lays it up between Williams and Ballard. (22-18), 8:50 to go. Loren Hall drives the baseline. Now gets it to Jeffers, 15 on the shot clock. Jeffers to Collins. Collins again with the finger roll, and again it's good. Denzel Collins now with 7. 24-18. Ross. Bounce pass goes right to Jamison Jeffers. Jeffers gets away from a couple of Bearcat players. Collins for three, no good, but a rebound for Williams. And the Pirates will switch positions. Now Loren Hall will take it. Give it back to Jeffers. Hall back to Jeffers, 12 in the shot clock. Inside to Ballard. Ballard from the elbow, shot is good. Now Loren Hall has a season high 9 here in the first half, 26-18. Washington drives, spins, hangs, and travels. And immediate timeout on the floor with 7:28 to go here in the first half, and Armstrong State leads it 26-18. $7:28 to go here in the first half, and Armstrong State leads it 26-18. And the points coming from the unlikely sources of Logan Ballard and Denzel Collins. Collins averaging 4.9 points and Ballard 1.4, but they have had the lion's share of offensive opportunities this contest. Chris Tate gets the layup there for Lander. It's 26-20. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Hall to Kalen Clifton. Clifton, Denzel Council back in the lineup for the Pirates. Jeffers out to Council, left open for three. He puts on the floor instead. Tough shot is good for Denzel Council. And Council now has 5. 6:40 to go until the break. J.R. Washington goes in for the layup and scores with the left hand. (28-22). Clifton. Gets it to Jeffers. 13 on the shot clock. Jeffers to Clifton. Clifton for three. In and out, no good. And the ball is out of bounds off of the Pirates with exactly 6 to go until the break. George Brown, Corey Tillery into the Armstrong State lineup. Washington around a screen, lobs it inside, and layup is good for TJ Knight. Quickly ahead to Clifton. Clifton lays it in and scores for the Pirates. 30-24. Purdy Around to Tate, inside to Knight. Purdy drives and bounces it out of bounds. He was trying to find Jordan Dingle on the baseline, but Dingle was not in the proper spot. Oh, now they say it was off the Pirates. So it will stay with Lander with 13 on the shot clock. Was wondering why the shot clock had not reset. Lander to inbound it. And it's thrown into the backcourt. Run down by Dingle. Now Purdy with it. Washington. Fadeaway three is in and out, no good. But an offensive rebound and a three-pointer by Dingle is good. And Jordan Dingle makes it a three-point game with just his 9th three-pointer of the year, 30-27. Tillery drives and is fouled on the floor with 4:40 to go in the half. Just 3 team fouls on the Bearcats, 3 on the Pirates. Brown to inbound it. Clifton will take the inbounds and we'll give it back to George Brown. Council, and that ball's deflected out of bounds by J.R. Washington. Council was trying to find Tillery on the left wing. Tillery has just 2 shot attempts tonight. He has yet to score. And this from the leading scorer who has had double digits in all games in the Peach Belt except for 1 for the Pirates. Clifton to Brown, inside Council. Council shoots. Can't get it to go. Clifton gets the rebound, though. He puts it up and in. (32-27). Floater no good for Dingle. Brown with the rebound ahead to Tillery. Tillery with the layup, and he's on the board with the fast break layup, and it's 34-27. Dingle over to Washington. Now Purdy. Three-pointer is short for Ivich. Rebound Council. Here come the Pirates. Council lobs it back out to Tillery. Tillery for 3, that's short. A little too far out of his range. That'll be ball out of bounds to the Bearcats with immediate timeout on the floor. Armstrong State leads 34-27. Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. Armstrong State leads Lander 34-27. freshman Corey Tillery. I misspoke a little bit. Only one game this season Tillery has not reached double figures. That was against Anderson in the season opening tournament of the year. So he has scored double figures in every Peach Belt game so far, as that's a easy layup for 2 for Tate for Lander to make it 34-29. Tonight, Corey Tillery 1 for 4 from the floor, 0 for 2 on three-point attempts for 2 points. Ballard for 2 is no good. Francisco Williams with a rebound, his shot blocked. And finally, Bearcats come down with a rebound. Washington to Purdy. And a hand check foul on George Brown will give a fresh 30 to the Bearcats. Fourth team foul on the Pirates. Just 3 on Lander. Pirates have yet to go to the free throw line here in this half. We have 2:23 left. Tate to Purdy. Purdy for 3, no good. Rebound Tillery. Tillery for 3, good. And Corey Tillery, who leads the Peach Belt in three-pointers, finally gets loose for one. And it's 37-29. Tate to Purdy. Purdy around the screen, gets it to Tate. Tate drives, lays it up, scores. 37-31, 1:30 to go. Tillery to Ballard, over to Brown for 3, and George Brown's 3 is no good. Tate spins, shoots, and hits. Chris Tate starting to take over for Lander offensively. He's got 8 points. Averages 6.5 per game. It's 37-33. Under a minute to play until half. And a foul against Lander. And a technical foul against Lander will put the Pirates on the free throw line. Little extra shove from TJ Knight at the end of the play. And so Corey Tillery will shoot the technical free throws. At the line for the Pirates, number 3, Corey Tillery. First free throw is no good. And that's news. 85% from the line is Tillery. Second free throw good. So the Pirates will get a point and the basketball. As Jamison Jeffers checks in for the Pirates. Clenzo, Rostelvin, Gabriel in for Lander. Jamison Jeffers over to Tillery. Tillery around the screen, drives, kicks it off, and that's deflected out of bounds by Lander. 17 seconds on the shot clock, 39.2 on the game clock. Jeffers to Clifton. Clifton to Jeffers, 10 on the shot clock. Jeffers trying to get it to Ballard, but it's out of bounds off of the Pirates with 25 seconds left. And a timeout taken by Lander, 30-second timeout. Late in the first half, Augusta leads Francis Marion 38-35. UNC Pembroke trails USC Aiken 26-23 late in the first. Newark, Georgia, all over Georgia Southwestern very early, 14-6. And Columbus State trails Clayton State 29-26 with about 7 minutes left in the first. Clenzo Ross has it for the Bearcats, 15 seconds left. Now Coleman to Gabriel. Ross, 7 seconds left. Ross for two, no good. 3 seconds left. Jeffers, half-court shot, no good. And Armstrong State will take a 38-33 lead into the break. Here at Alumni Arena, we'll break for halftime, come back, we'll look at the first half stats, and we're getting the second half of action between the Bearcats and the Pirates. Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. Armstrong State leads Lander 38-33. About 2 minutes to go until we tip off the second half. So here's a look at the first half statistics. Lander shot 13 of 30 in the first half, 43.3%. But if you'll remember, they were 2 of 11 to start the game. Finished up 11 of 19. So pretty good percentage for the Bearcats the latter part of the first half. The Bearcats shot 3 of 10 from three-point range for 30%, 4 of 6 from the free throw line for 67%. Jared Coleman, Chris Tate, 8 points apiece for the Bearcats. Armstrong State, 16 of 36 from the floor, that's 44.4%. 5 of 15 from three-point range. 5 different Pirates had 1 three-pointer in that half. Denzel Council, Corey Tillery, Jamison Jeffers, Logan Ballard, and Denzel Collins. Pirates are 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Leading the way, Logan Ballard 9 points. Kalen Clifton 8 points, Denzel Collins 7 points. Rebounds dead even, 18 apiece. Turnovers dead even, 4 apiece. And it will be Armstrong State basketball to begin our second half of action. A reminder, fans will be back with you on our webcast this weekend from Pirate Field. Good news today, the Pirates won their home opener, beating Morehouse 8-1. The Pirates will be back in action this weekend, taking on Payne College. A single game at 1 on Saturday, and then a doubleheader at 11 on Sunday. We'll have all 3 of those games for you on our Armstrong Pirates YouTube channel, youtube.com/thearmstrongpirates. Our next basketball webcast comes your way a week from tonight. Wednesday, February 15th, the Pirates host UNC Pembroke, 5:30 for the women, 7:30 for the men. Again, right here at Alumni Arena. George Brown, Denzel Council, Corey Tillery, Kalen Clifton, Francisco Williams on the floor for the Pirates. And Kalen Clifton works the alley-oop from George Brown, throws it down, and the Pirates start off the half with the alley-oop dunk. It's 40-33. Ryu Purdy, Jared Coleman, Chris Tate, Jarrah Washington, Telvin Gabriel on the floor for Lander as Washington is fouled. George Brown tried to step in and take the charge and bore the brunt of that contact. But J.R. Washington, who has 6 points, will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw, it rattles in and goes out. It rested on the back rim up against the backboard for a second and a half and then fell off to the side. Second free throw good. Washington makes 1 of 2, 40-34. Brown to Clifton. Clifton for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped. And Purdy comes down with it for the Bearcats. Washington over to Purdy. Back to Washington. And then Washington's shot no good. Brown with the rebound. Brown throws it up, it's no good. But Brown gets the foul call. And George Brown will shoot 2.
At the line for the Pirates, number 0, George Brown.
First free throw, no good. Brown has not been to the line much this year. He is 0 for 2 from the line. And second free throw, no good. Rebound, Washington. Gabriel to Washington. He'll drive, kick it off. Layup, no good. And then Williams blocks the shot of Tate, that is Tate. Coleman had the missed layup. Tate got the rebound, and then Tate's shot blocked by Williams, but a foul called on Williams. And so Chris Tate will shoot 2, trying to become the first Bearcat player in double figures tonight. First free throw is good. Second free throw good, and Tate has 10 and makes the score 40-36. Brown to Tillery. Now with 8 on the shot clock, Brown to Tillery. Tillery drives, floats it, no good, but he's fouled. And Corey Tillery will shoot 2. Tillery having to work very hard tonight against this Lander Bearcat defense to find a shot. But he is at the free throw line for the second time. He shot the technical free throws at the end of the first half and was 1 of 2. Tillery makes both of these. He's got 8 points, and it's 42-36. Tate drives and throws the ball up and scores and draws the foul. And the Pirates right now have no answer for Chris Tate, the 6'6" freshman from Abbeville, South Carolina, who came in averaging 6.5 points per game, but now has 13. Tillery to Clifton. Tillery for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, Washington. Purdy with the layup, no good. George Brown with the rebound. Brown bounces it right to Gabriel for Lander. Gabriel lays it up, scores. And Lander's within 1. 42-41. Council drives, shoots, hits, and draws the foul. So like Tate before, who threw the ball up when he got contact and it was able to go through, Council does the same back the other way for the Pirates, and he'll have a chance to complete the three-point play. As Knight and Evich check in for Lander. Free throw up and good. And Logan Ballard's going to check in. For Denzel Council. 45-41. Coleman to Evich. He'll drive. And offensive foul called as Williams draws the charge against Evich. Jamison Jeffers checks in for George Brown. Jeffers. Back out to Tillery. Tillery, though, has the ball wrested away from him. Coleman back out to Purdy. Three-pointer on the way for Washington, no good. And the rebound taken by Clifton. Clifton out to Tillery in transition for three, no good. He was maybe too open. Back the other way, Coleman lays it up and scores. 45-43. Tillery inside for Clifton, but Clifton can't get a hold of it. And now Purdy to tie, and he'll bring it back out. Washington for the lead, no good. Rebound Ballard. Clifton underhands it to Francisco Williams. His baseline jumper misses everything. 5 minutes into the second half, Lander again with the basketball with a chance to tie. And they're going to call a travel on J.R. Washington. Media timeout on the floor with 14:56 to go. And Armstrong State leads 45-43. $14.56 to go in the second half. Armstrong State with the basketball, leading by 2. 45-43. Jeffers, Tillery, Council, Ballard, and Denzel Collins on the floor for the Pirates. Collins to Tillery. Inside for Council, who misses the layup but is fouled from behind, and he can't get any more open than that, but Council will shoot 2 free throws, as that is the 4th foul on TJ Knight. He's going to have to come out. as Council will shoot 2 free throws. 8 points, 4 rebounds so far tonight for Council, who came in averaging 14.6 per game. And the first one is in and out, no good. Pirates top shooting team, the free throw shooting team in the league, but have not shot it well tonight. 4 of 8, 50% from the line are the Pirates. Second free throw good. (46-43). Purdy. And a hand check foul on Denzel Collins as Nicholas Johnson, freshman from Denmark, is on the floor for the first time tonight for the Bearcats. Fresh 30 for Lander. Johnson to Purdy. Now Washington has it around the perimeter. Tate around Ballard, and a foul called. Chris Tate continues to give the Pirate post players problems. As that time he got Ballard to make contact, and Tate, not sure what his season high is, but he's got 13 right now, looking for 15. First free throw is good. Perfect 4 from 4 from the free throw line is Chris Tate. Second free throw, no good. Council with the rebound. Jeffers to Collins. Now Collins bounces it to Council. Skip pass to Tillery. Tillery drives the baseline, throws it right to J.R. Washington. And then Washington is fouled by Collins.
Foul to number 24, Denzel Collins has his second personal foul. Team 6. Checking in for the Bearcats, number 15, Clenzo Ross.
Clenzo Ross back in the lineup. Ross gets the inbounds pass from Washington. Now Washington back to Ross. Drives the baseline, underhands it, and then Ballard stripped the ball from Knight, but gets called for a foul. And Knight will shoot 2. I said earlier that Knight had 4 fouls. It was Serjan Ivch who had 4 fouls. So Knight will shoot 2. First one is good, and this to tie. And it's good. Landers only led once in this game. It was a 1-point lead back at the beginning of the contest. But we're all tied at 46. Council to Collins. Now Tillery. Baseline jumper is no good. Knight with the rebound. Ross drives on Jeffers, lays it up, scores. Lander leads 48-46, and Collins in transition misses the 3. Pirates have not looked in sync at all this half. And Johnson for 3 is no good. Council with the rebound. And then Council's pick from behind. Washington is stripped by Jeffers out of bounds with 12:09 on the clock. But the inbounds pass comes right to Corey Tillery. Tillery shot is blocked by Johnson. And then Council blocks the shot of Ross, but Knight is there to pick up the rebound and put it back up and in, and Lander leads by 4. Landers outscored the Pirates 17-8 this half. Collins drives, lays it up, scores. And then Jamison Jeffers steals the outlet pass. Jeffers out to Collins. Collins off the glass, scores, but gets called for an off. They score the bucket. I thought they were going to call an offensive foul, but instead he gets the contact and has a chance of a three-point play. When we come back from this media timeout, 50-50 our score, 11:10 to go here in the second half. $11:10 to go here in the second half, and at the line for the Pirates will be Denzel Collins to try and complete a three-point play. Collins 11 points leading the Pirates. We did want to mention, by the way, Corey Tillery, we've been tracking his three-point shots all year. His three-pointer in the first half gives him 84 on the season. That is tied for the second most in a single season in Armstrong State history with Jamal Galloway. As Collins shot, the free throw went in, but I think they signaled that he had 2 and he really only had 1. So free throw from Collins, good. And the Pirates lead it again, 51-50. The school record for threes is 91, set by Phil Clark back in 1991-92. And Corey Tillery now tied for second on that single season chart with 84. Lander here with the basketball. Ross with the layup, no good. Council with the rebound. Quickly ahead to Jamison Jeffers. Jeffers, long 2, good. And Jamison Jeffers gets his second bucket of the night, 53-50. Washington hands off to Dingle. Jordan Dingle. Back to Ross. 10 on the shot clock. Washington. 4-3. Good. And both of the leading scorers of These respective teams have had off nights. Washington, that just now puts them in double digits with 10, 4 of 10 from the floor. Corey Tillery, 2 of 10 from the floor for 8 points. Ballard, baseline on Gabriel. Shot is up, no good. Gabriel with a rebound. Quickly ahead to Washington, who will put another three-pointer up. That's no good. Ballard with the rebound. Jeffers, 4-3, no good. Rebound, Ross. Dingle for 3 is good, and Lander leads again. Dingle's hit 2 after coming in, hitting just 8 all year. 56-53, Lander leads. Ballard to Collins. Collins drives, lays it up, no, and it's out of bounds off of the Bearcats. 2 Lander players fighting for it. Neither could come up with it. Williams and Clifton back in the Armstrong State lineup. Council underhands it to Williams, who lays it up and in. Good assist from Council to Francisco Williams. His layup is good. It's 56-55. Gabriel. Now Washington with it. Washington drives, kicks it off to Gabriel. His shot up and good. (58-55). Jeffers to Tillery. Now Clifton. Jeffers out to Council. He'll drive the baseline and gets called for an offensive foul.
Offensive fouls called on Armstrong's number 1, Denzel Council. That's his 4th personal foul. Team 8.
Logan Ballard's going to check back in as Council picks up his 4th foul. 9.7 rebounds, but he'll have to take a seat on the bench. Dingle drives, shoots, scores, and draws the foul.
Fouls on Armstrong's number 15, Logan Ballard. It's his 3rd personal foul. Team 9. Media timeout.
7:59 to go here in the second half, and Lander leads it 60-55. .7:59 to go. And at the free throw line, trying to complete the three-point play, is Jordan Dingle. By the way, Lander shooting 50% from the floor in this half, 9 of 18. Armstrong State 40%, 6 of 15. Tillery to Jeffers. Now to Clifton as they work it around the perimeter. Now Jeffers back to Tillery, 8 on the shot clock. Tillery drives, floats it up, and banks it in. We told you Corey Tillery's been having trouble finding good shots. That was not a good shot, but it did go in, and it's 60-57. Dingle to Ross, back to Dingle. Now Tate. And blocked, gets his own miss, and then that's out of bounds off of Chris Tate. So a good defensive possession for the Pirates. Finally forcing Tate to miss. And with 7 minutes to play, Pirates have it down 3. Tillery to Jeffers. Now Clifton kicks it off to Logan Ballard for 3. That's no good. Tillery with the rebound. Tillery open for 3. Good. And we're tied at 60. Washington open for 3. No good. Rebound Jeffers. Ahead for Tillery. Shovels it to Clifton. And then over to Ballard. Ballard's shot is no good, but that's out of bounds off of the Bearcats with 6:16 to play.
Checking in for the Bearcats, number 2, Ryan Purdy. Number 3, Jared Coleman. Number 20, Serta Ivich.
Purdy, Ivich, and Knight back in the Lander lineup. As the Pirates will inbound it, with Jeffers. Clifton to Jeffers. Over to Tillery for 3, no good. Rebound fought for. Pirates thought he was out of bounds. Back the other way, Coleman hits a 3. Ivich was on the floor with the rebound. Pirate bench all thought he was out of bounds, but play continued as Tillery misses the layup. And Knight gets the rebound for Lander. Then layup good for Knight, and that lack of the breakdown on one possession snowballs, and instead of maybe a 2-point lead, the Pirates are down 5, and head coach Evans Davis wants a timeout. It started with the play where Ivich was on the ground with the basketball out of bounds, was not called. Play continued back the other way, a 3-pointer hit. Just like that, Lander leads by 5. 5:15 to go, media timeout on the floor. 5:15 to go in the second half. And the Pirates trail 65-60. Jared Coleman with 3 3-pointers now has 10 points in the game. Jamison Jeffers with it for the Pirates, guarded by Ryu Purdy. Hands off to Tillery. Tillery wants a screen from Williams, gets it. Gets it to Jeffers for 3, good. Second 3-pointer for Jamison Jeffers. And it's 65-63, 4:43 to go. Washington throws it in the corner. Saved by the Bearcats. 3-pointer by Coleman is short, no good. Ballard with the rebound. Here come the Pirates. Clifton open for 2, no good. Rebound, Evich for Lander. Washington left open, drives in, kicks it off to Purdy, but the pass is not on the mark. It goes into the Lander bench. And with 3:57 left, we've reached our final media timeout of the game. 3:57 to go. Pirates trail 65-63. Checking some scores from around the Peach Belt Conference. Francis Marion and Augusta all tied at 64. UNC Pembroke leads USC Aiken 54-49. Georgia Southwestern leads North Georgia 48-34. Clayton State all over Columbus State 72-47. And then early on, Montevallo leads Georgia College 21-7. Here, Armstrong State trails Lander 65-63, 3:52 to go in the ball game. Jeffers all the way in, kicks it off for Clifton. Clifton goes in for the finger roll. It's no good, but Francisco Williams gets the rebound, and then a reach-in foul is going to send Francisco Williams to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. And Serjan Ivic has fouled out. 1 point, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists for Ivic. As Tate will come back in for the Pirates. Williams at the line again. It's 1 and 1. And he is a 55% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. The second one to tie it at 65. No good. Rebound Washington. Washington to Purdy. Back to Washington. And then that passes through the hands of Purdy out of bounds. Back-to-back turnovers for the Bearcats. And the Pirates will have it with a chance to retake the lead. Clenzo Ross back in the lineup for Lander. Jeffers drives the baseline, spins, shoots, misses. And the rebound comes down to Tate for Lander. Washington throws up a shot, it's no good, but J.R. Washington will shoot 2 free throws. .256 left in the second half. Washington misses the first free throw. And I'll have one more. Second free throw good. Tillery to Jeffers. Now Council in the corner. Drives, hangs, shoots, misses. Rebound tipped by Williams. Taken by Tillery. His three-pointer no good. And then a rebounding foul against the Bearcats will again send Francisco Williams to the free throw line. And again, Williams will shoot 1 and 1. Free throw good. I'll have one more. Gabriel checks in for Knight. As again, Williams has a chance to tie. Free throw good. 66 all with 2.5 to go. Washington lobs it to Gabriel. His shot no good. Jeffers with a rebound. Quickly ahead to Council. Over to Tillery. Tillery for 3. Good! And Corey Tillery gives the Pirates a 3-point lead with 2 minutes to go. Three-pointer by Coleman is no good. Council with the rebound. Jeffers drives, kicks it off to Clifton. Now back to Jeffers with 15 on the shot clock. Jeffers gives it to Williams. Williams back out to Council. Jeffers for 3, no good. Rebound Washington, 1:21 to go. Washington kicks it off to Coleman. Washington for 3, no good. Offensive rebound though. And Chris Tate was underneath the basket and the backboard. Tried to put a shot up, he was fouled. And Tate will shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is no good. And a 30-second timeout called by head coach Evans Davis with 1:10 to go. And the Pirates up 69-66. Want to remind you that we will be at Pirate Field this weekend for Armstrong State baseball. Pirates won today over Morehouse 8-1, now 2-2 on the season. Pirates will play Payne College at 1 on Saturday and an 11 a.m. doubleheader on Sunday. We'll have all three of those games for you here on ArmstrongPirates.com. Our next basketball webcast comes to you a week from tonight. Armstrong State hosts UNC Pembroke, 5:30 for the women, 7:30 for the men. So second free throw coming for Chris Tate. And it's no good. Jeffers with the rebound, but it's out of bounds. It's taken out of his hands by Lander and knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Bearcats as Coleman comes back in for Lander. 69-66, 1:06 to go. Lander to inbound it. Washington to Tate. And now Purdy has it as we have under a minute to go in this one. Purdy to Coleman. Back to Purdy for three. It's good. And we're tied at 69. Jeffers guarded by Purdy. $13 on the shot clock. Jeffers. 8 on the shot clock. Jeffers. 5 on the shot clock. Jeffers misses the three. Gabriel the rebound. And then that ball goes out of bounds with 15 seconds left. And a timeout taken with 15.1 seconds left, all tied at 69. The Pirates have had 2 buzzer-beating winners so far this season. Jamison Jeffers with a 3 to beat St. Leo in the fall. Kalen Clifton had a 3 to beat UNC Pembroke back on January 28th. Jeffers, Tillery, Williams, Clifton, and Council on the floor for the Pirates. Gabriel, Washington, Ross, Tate, and Purdy on the floor for the Pirates. Jeffers to inbound it into the backcourt to Tillery. Tillery with it in his hands. 12 seconds left. 10 seconds. Tillery. 7 seconds. Tillery. Tillery. 4-3. No good off the front iron, and we're headed to overtime. And for the Pirates, it's their first overtime game this season. And for Lander, they have played overtime 3 times, including their last outing on Monday when they lost to UNC Pembroke 83-81. The tip is up and won by Lander. And here we go in overtime here at Alumni Arena. 69 all between the Bearcats and the Pirates. Pirates get a steal. Tate lost the ball, trying an alley-oop play that the Pirates tried themselves and converted on the first possession of the second half. Tillery to Council. Council spins, shoots, and misses. Rebound, though, Clifton. Clifton, floater up and good. Kalen Clifton had 10 points. Had 8 at half, scored just 2 in the second half, but now has 12 at 71-69. Tate to Washington. Three-pointer by Coleman is good. And Jared Coleman, 4 of 8 on three-pointers. Giving Lander a 1-point lead, 72-71. Williams to Tillery. Tillery, 4-3, no good. And Purdy with the rebound. Gabriel with the basket after the miss on the three-pointer. 74-71, 3.5 to play. Jeffers to Clifton. Out to Tillery, he'll drive, and he's fouled on the floor. And that's going to be a 1-and-1 for Corey Tillery. As Logan Ballard's going to check in for Francisco Williams. Tillery was 16 points, though it has taken a lot of shots for him to get there. 5 of 18 from the floor. 3 of 12 from three-point range. He is 3 of 4 from the foul line. First free throw is good. This to make it a 1-point game. And second free throw is good. 74-73. 3 minutes to go in overtime. Tate to Gabriel. Now Purdy. And that's stolen by Council. Over to Jeffers. Jeffers lays it in, no good, but Council's miss. And then Council is fouled twice. The Pirates had layups to try and take the lead, but Council will get the free throws to try and put the Pirates ahead. Council with 9 points, 9 rebounds. First free throw is good. We're tied at 74. This to put the Pirates in front. And he does. 75-74. Two and a half minutes to go. Purdy to Coleman, inside for Gabriel. He's stripped, and Tillery saves it from going out of bounds. Jeffers to Clifton, open for three, good! And Kalen Clifton makes it 78-74, 2:05 to play. Purdy for three, no good. Offensive rebound for Washington, and then Washington is fouled with 1:58 to go. J.R. Washington to the line. First free throw good. Second free throw good. 78-76. Now Clifton has it in his hands. Over to Council. Council to Ballard, out to Jeffers, out to Tillery. Tillery has it stolen by Washington, and then Washington is fouled by Tillery. Every time the Pirates have had a 3 or 4 point lead late, it's like they've forgotten how to run their offense. It's been very discombobulated offensively as Washington makes the first free throw. Both of the last second shots at the end of regulation were not clean looks at the basket. There, Pirates had a golden opportunity to go back up by 3 or 4, and instead they turn it over. And we're tied at 78, a minute and a half to go. Clifton to Jeffers. .13 on the shot clock. Clifton to Council. Council puts it up and scores. 1:06 to play, 80-78. Pirates with the lead. Washington drives high off the glass and scores. And then that ball's thrown out of bounds by the Pirates. .7 seconds left, and Lander will call a 30-second timeout as the Pirates turned it over after Lander's J.R. Washington made the tough basket to tie it at 80. Well, J.R. Washington came in the game averaging 17.4 points per game. He now has 17, but he also has 10 rebounds and 6 assists and 4 steals. The percentages aren't great, but the totals sure are for the Bearcats. .7 seconds left, and the Pirates have to play defense. They have to get a stop. Purdy. Again to Washington. Now Gabriel hands it off to Purdy. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Washington. Washington for 3, good. And a timeout. The Pirates inbound it down 3, 83-80 with 30 seconds left in the first overtime. Clifton to Jeffers, back to Clifton. Council. Clifton for 3, good! Kalen Clifton hits the 3 to tie it with 14.7 seconds left. Washington is going to do it himself. J.R. Washington, 3 seconds left. Washington to win it, and it's no good. And we're headed to a second overtime. Kalen Clifton with 2 3-pointers in this overtime. He has 18 points, tied for the team lead in scoring. And we are headed to double overtime. Lander played a double overtime game against Georgia Southwestern back on January the 6th and won 83-78, excuse me. Armstrong State here last year played a triple overtime game against Georgia Southwestern and won 106-100. So we jump the opening tip, and it's won by Council. And the Pirates have it here in the second overtime period. Council drives and is stripped, but a foul is called, and Denzel Council will shoot 2 free throws on the opening possession of the second overtime. Council, the junior from Macon, 13 points, 9 rebounds. First free throw is good. Second free throw, good. 85-83. Purdy to Coleman, back to Purdy. Lob it in, and the layup is good for Tate. A little lob to the rim, and Tate just redirected it. It rolled around the rim and then went down. Tillery off the glass, no good. Rebound and a foul called. And the foul is called on Ballard. The Pirate bench arguing that it was the same 2 teammates for Lander that created the contact. But Lander goes to the line with J.R. Washington shooting 2.
At the line for the Bearcats, number 10, J.R. Washington.
First free throw good.
Checking in for the Pirates, number 4, Francisco Williams.
Williams comes in for Ballard. Ross comes in for Coleman. Second free throw, no good. And then a rebounding foul. And that will put Francisco Williams on the line to shoot 2.
At the line, shooting 2 for the Pirates, number 4, Francisco Williams.
Williams' first free throw is good, and we're tied at 86. Second free throw good. So Washington makes 1 of 2. Williams makes 2 of 2. And the Pirates lead it by 1, 87-86. Purdy is tripped. And that is Francisco Williams' 5th foul. He has fouled out with 7.7 rebounds. And Logan Ballard will have to check in as Ryu Purdy will shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is good. We're tied at 87. 4:01 to go. And Purdue with a free throw to give Lander back the lead. It's good. Jeffers has to get across, does so. Jeffers to Clifton, 12 on the shot clock. Clifton spins, hangs, shoots, misses, and that rebound is tracked down by Ross for Lander. Ross out to Purdy. Now Washington wants it. Washington drives. Washington lays it up. No good. Offensive rebound, though. That shot is no good. And the rebound is out of bounds off of the Pirates. Pirates have not done a good job rebounding here in the first or second overtime periods. They did so in regulation. They still have an offensive rebounding edge, but Lander getting a lot more opportunities to keep the basketball here. Three minutes to go. Lander with the basketball leading by 1. Coleman to Washington. 4-3, no good. And that's out of bounds off of Lander.
Checking into the Bearcats, number 15, Quinto Ross.
2:48 to go. Pirates with the basketball, trailing by 1. Jeffers to Clifton, inside to Council. Council drives, lays it up, scores. Good baseline drive for Denzel Council. 2:25 to play, 89-88. Purdy to Gabriel. Gabriel back out to Purdy for 3. That's no good. Rebound, though, for Ross for Lander. Now Tate with the layup. That's blocked by Clifton, but a foul is called.
Foul's called on Armstrong, number 5, Caleb Clifton. That's his first personal foul.
And Tate will shoot 2. Tate misses the first free throw with 2:03 to go. He is 4 of 8 from the line, but 6 of 9 from the floor. 16 points has Tate. Second free throw, in and out, no good. Ballard with the rebound. Under 2 to play. Pirates have the basketball with Jeffers. Now Council with it. Council drives, tries to get it, and it gets it to Clifton. His shot is no good. Clifton gets the rebound and then loses the basketball.
Landing. 30 seconds, I got.
Kinds of contact on one end on a rebound, no call. Back the other way, Washington lays it up and in. Lander leads 90-89 with 1:29 to go. Pirates inbound it with Council. Jeffers gets it, and he'll bring it up. Jeffers dribbling on the right side, looking to get it to Council, and it's stolen. And then Purdy traveled out of bounds. Purdy traveled out of bounds with the basketball, and they're signaling it. They initially signaled it to Lander, but now they're signaling it to the Pirates. Purdy got the steal, kept his dribble, but then he slid along the floor out of bounds. And the Pirates will have it with 1:08 to go. And they're also not going to say that there's no possession for Purdy at all. Even though he went half the floor with the ball, apparently that doesn't count as possession. And a timeout taken. 1:08 to go. Lander leads 90-89. .108 to go, and the officials huddled during the timeout and did reset the shot clock. So the Pirates have 1:08 on the game clock, 30 seconds on the shot clock, trailing by 1, 90-89. Jeffers to Council. Council spins, hangs, shoots, misses. Rebound, Gabriel. 45 seconds left. Lander with the basketball. Tate to Washington. And a timeout taken by Lander with 33.8 seconds on the game clock, 13 on the shot clock. And a 30-second timeout on the floor. Pirates will hit the road next. They will be at Augusta on Saturday for a 3:30 game against the Jaguars. Of course, the Pirates beat Augusta here, 86-79, back on January 25th, and then the last two home games for the Pirates this season will be next week, Wednesday against UNC Pembroke at 7:30, and Saturday against Francis Marion on Senior Day at 6.
Pirates win. It's a one-point ball game with 33 seconds on the clock. Get on your feet and make some noise for your Armstrong Pirates.
Washington to inbound it for Lander. Tate with it. Gets it. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Now Washington. And his layup is good. 20.9 seconds left. Council to Jeffers. Jeffers, 12 seconds left. Jeffers for three, no good. Ballard with the rebound, he puts it back up and in with 4.9 seconds left. And then a quick foul with 4.4 seconds left. And Jared Coleman will shoot 2 free throws to try and make it a 3-point game. Coleman has not been to the line tonight, but on the season is 90%, 18 of 20. First free throw, no good. Pirates will have a chance to win it, and a timeout taken with 4.4 seconds left. Plenty of time to get the ball down the floor and get off a 3-point shot. So again, Coleman to shoot the free throw with 4.4 seconds left. Free throw up and good. Pirates to inbound it. Ballard throws it right to Washington, and I don't know what the heck that was. How do you not give it to your point guard and let it bring it up? Instead, you throw a comeback pass that Washington intercepts, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is good.
Pirates fans, make some noise!
Clifton from half court misses the backboard, and Lander wins it in double overtime, 95-91. And the Pirates now need a miracle to make the postseason with 4 games left to play. We will talk to you on Saturday. Armstrong State Baseball takes on Payne, 1 p.m. at Pirate Field. Chad Jackson saying good evening from Alumni Arena.